Okay, it's 8:09, and I showed up here, a few minutes ago, prior to 8 o'clock. I've been here for 22 minutes, so showed up. The main reason to start recording is this incident right here. And I don't mean to I'm not trying to pick on this guy, but when you see interesting or entertaining things, you have to film it. The dump truck dumped that container. It's an overhead dump, just like you could see it doing. But I think most of it collapsed on top of the truck and hit the ground. So I'm not sure. There's only one. I wasn't watching. I was doing paperwork. I still have to unload. There's my Granite. I have to wait for these little white box trucks to pull out. And then I can pull to where the dumpsters are, where that guy in the yellow shirt is. And well, anyway, I heard this loud crash. And so one of two things happened. One, the dump truck top, either there was too much stuff there and it couldn't dump in, or there was a segment of granite on like top of the dumpster, so when it folded over, it just kind of closed off the top of the dump truck, so none of the stuff could go in. I don't know. I feel bad. This might actually, I say this with a smile on my face, but this may slow down my day because it's preventing the trucks from getting out. And it's preventing me from getting in. So, I mean, that's just the interesting things that happen while you're on the road. I'm in Kansas City, Kansas. And it's a cloudy day, 45 degrees. I actually stopped bringing my jacket with me, my winter coat. But I have lighter material things I can wear. It looks like he's moving out of there. I don't know if he realizes how much stuff he's got on the top of his dump truck, which could result in a fine or a ticket or injury to somebody else. I'm assuming he's moving out of the way so other trucks can get through. I don't know. I can't really see from here. That might just be the... No, that's the... Yeah, that stuff's just resting on the top, as you see. And he's pulling out of here. I guess he feels he's done. Stuff's falling all over as he was going up where I've got to go when I'm done here. There's a little tiny road that goes up the far side there. It's got a very tight turn, so we'll see what happens. If there's room, I'll make it. I'm not worried about that. It's just it looked really tight when I walked down there and dropped off my paperwork. So it looks like he's just going to wander on down the road and not worry about it. Huh. Interesting. I'm assuming that type of stuff's happened before. I don't know. I just thought I'd, capture it. Because I was doing my paperwork, all of a sudden, bam! I'm like looking, and I'm like, holy cow! All the stuff from the dumpster was resting on the top of that dump truck. So I'm not exactly sure what took place. But now there's trash all over the ground up there. And I'm sure the trash guy is thinking, I'm not picking this up. I don't know. I can't read his mind. I took off the center strap that I used to wrap. The 2-inch straps and the 1/4-inch strap that I used to wrap a upside down belly wrap on these slabs. But I left the 3 remaining 4-inch straps per stack on until I get into place. Now all I've got to do is back up a little bit and then pull forward right up to where those trash cans are. You can see the green one really well. Once I get nose into that space where the green trash can is, that's where they're going to unload me. And that's when I'll finish unstrapping and unsecuring. So I've just got to wait for a couple more trucks to get out of the way. And they let me know that it may take a few minutes, and that's fine. I like being informed of their process. But it looks like I'm surprised. This is a very they probably had 12 to 13 of these little box trucks full of granite getting ready to go be put into customers' homes, I'm assuming. They're definitely a busy place because they had, for each truck is a team of guys that go in the truck to install these granite pieces. So they definitely have a thriving business. So I was surprised to see that many. But if that's their industry, that's their market, is to install. They are. If that's their business, then they're doing well. It looks like they're employing lots of people. That's good. So that's it for now. There is no parking allowed at all here, in a sense. I'm parked right now only because I'm parked out of the way and I have to wait to unload. But once I unload, hopefully I'll get either a pre-plan while I'm unloading or a new assignment like right away, so I know which direction to go, because I'm gonna have to leave once I'm done unloading and putting my stuff away. And I hate to travel in the wrong direction to go find a place to park and then come to find out that I need to travel the opposite way to go to my new assignment, because all those wrong direction miles will be counted against me. So I try not to do that, but sometimes you can't help it, and that's okay. My average is really good. Well, that's it for now. I talked way too much, sorry. Let's see, I've got a pre-plan, and it's in St. Joseph, Missouri. I'm picking up like what I would call a construction set for building materials. It's 62 miles away, and then it goes to Rogers, Arkansas, which is like 270 miles away. The way I foresee this going is I'm going to pick this up and drop this off tomorrow. It's at a construction site. And once I deliver that, I'll be shuttled down to, or told to go to the Fort Smith yard. And I'll be picking up steel that will eventually get me home on Friday. So I'll be starting my day as late as possible to make it to my delivery tomorrow, thus maximizing the length of my day so I can actually make it home, because it's like 7.5 hours almost exactly from the Fort Smith yard to the Madison yard. And I want to make it there Friday. I don't want to make it there Saturday and have to leave on Sunday. Most likely the load will have to, my luck, it'll leave on Sunday, so I'll get like a day and a half. But as long as I make it home on Friday. My son's room is done downstairs. I finished that last weekend, and he's moved in, so I need to charge more rent. My allergies are bothering me. I've got half of my load is unloaded, and once they get done with the rest of it, I will shoot up. You can see this little driveway that goes up the side there. They say 50-50. 50% of the drivers go out that way, and the other 50% just back up all the way out onto the street we came in on. And I'm like, well, if you think I can make the corner, that's the way I'm going. So he say, oh yeah. So we'll see. And we'll go from there. Then I'll go to my next assignment in St. Joseph, Missouri. Then I'll be almost, it's not going to be a long day. I'll call the construction place where I'm delivering to see if they have parking available, because I'd like to park there at their facility where they're building, and we'll go from there. Because this way I'm just ready to unload and then go wherever I need to pick up a load. Now I'm just assuming I'm going to be going to Fort Smith, because that would be the most logical place for me to go, because usually anywhere in that area they just say go Fort Smith. So, but there have been times where I delivered like across the street from Fort Smith, like directly across the street from the Fort Smith yard, and I got sent somewhere else to go pick up a load. So we'll see what happens.